Okay, so today we're going to talk about Apple, since Apple is my favorite stock. I trade it all the time. All right, here we go. Okay, so today Apple opened up, right? This is the start of the day, right? Apple always has, it's funny, like the market, it's like a quick pop, right? Then it drops, then it kind of goes up a little bit when it's in a bullish cycle. So, we had some, we had some here. We had a slingshot squeeze happen right here, fired right there, a nice little move. Another squeeze, fire along to a beautiful move here. So if you follow me at all with the squeeze, this is like two easy money makers right here. You could have made probably a couple $1,000s on call contracts just getting with these plays alone, right? And same thing over here as well. Squeeze into a fire, boom. So anyway, so I love Apple, right? And I'm watching it today. And, as I'm watching it, what I also do during my trading day is I'm also looking at call option flow, and I'm looking at dark prints, like dark pools, right? Because what those are, dark prints or dark pools, those are orders from like huge institutions, like hedge funds and institutional investors, people that are trading like in the millions at a time, right? And whose orders are so large, sometimes they can't even get expressed or executed on the market. So they have to do the orders over time, right? So I keep a tab on orders. I'm part of a Discord server that has access to them. So I do a simple, Control F. I type in the ticker I'm looking for, and I look at all the different, dark pools for that day as it's happening real time. By the way, these are real time updates, and also any option flow that I'm seeing. So let's just review what today's option flows were for Apple, as well as their dark pools. And let's correspond it to the stock price. And let's kind of see what happens today, right? So this is Apple, right? I showed you this already. Okay, so let me load up now the dark pools and the option flow and show you these guys real quick. Okay, so I'll zoom in a little bit. So these two right here, okay, are the dark pools for today, right? One came at a 7:11 Pacific Standard Time. The other one came at about 8:58 Pacific Standard Time, okay? And these are pretty big orders, right? I mean, this is $54 million of shares being executed at these prices, right? So the way that I've learned how to read these things is that when the order comes out, if it's below the current stock price, then it's a bullish signal, right? That means that people are buying shares and they want to go up. And conversely, if the price on here, the spot price, right, is higher than the current stock price at this time, then this could be a bearish signal, like they're shorting the stock, right? Because there's no options here. These are just stocks. But then let's look at the option flow, right? This is now calls and puts. Apple had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 today. And look, they're all calls. Apple had no puts come through at all today. All the option flow was what? 250, it's about what, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, about 1.3 mil of calls came in. And these are all different strikes, different expiration dates, kind of give you an idea, right? But, if you look at these as they're coming in, these two huge orders, then you have all the volume coming in from the call side, right? It's very bullish. So I plotted all of those times on here when they came in, right? So dark pool came in here, another dark pool came in here, right? And then those orders kind of started to slowly work, right? Push up the stock price. Then we have the option flow, which is speculative, right? That's everyone doing option plays because they're very bullish on the stock, right? Probably seeing it break like, this little box right here, this resistance over this candle. They saw our break. They're like, cool, let's get in, right? Get in right here after that candle. And then we had a few more orders come in as well. So a great way to use option flow in dark pools is, as I honestly use them as like confirmation signals, right? I never use them solitary by themselves. I'm always using them in conjunction with like another signal like this. You're watching Apple, you have some, slingshot squeezes happening, some other squeezes. You're looking at the S&P and Q all day. This is up $8.50. The Qs, SPY is up $8. The advance and decline is at 2,000 today. It was like negative 2,000 or something. Yes, 1,000 yesterday. So everything is telling you, hey, we're in a bullish market today, right? And then you look at price action, like look at how the 90 MA crossed the red's golden cross. It broke out this consolidation right here and right here, both bullish signals. So when you take everything together and you put it together and then you add on the dark pools and the call option flow, for me, that's just like verification and confirmation that, hey, this thing is now going and people are expecting this to keep going like tomorrow, right? Especially in a short week. So I actually put on some positions on Apple myself today to take advantage of an increasing and appreciating stock price, right? So hopefully you guys did the same too. I love Apple. It's such a strong, strong stock. I mean, literally, like every day I'm seeing like millions and millions, like almost every day, of like dark pools and option flows into Apple, like on an up day, of course, right? Like when it goes green, like it goes green, and people want it to go long on. So definitely, it's a really fantastic stock. Like I love it. I'm probably gonna trade it like for the rest of my life, to be honest, because it has made me so much money and continues to make me a lot of money. So, one thing to recommend is definitely look at this stock as a good one to play because, it's strong. There's a lot of money going into it. Today, it actually bounced off of a couple of days ago. It bounced off the 21 EMA here. I'm looking at my other chart. You guys can't see. It's just performing extremely well, overall. And long term, this is a juggernaut. This is, in my opinion, going to be $1,000 stock. Probably, I don't know, a couple years, 5 years from now, easily, right? I mean, so just follow this thing up. And then I'm going to show you guys one more chart that you can see on here. Okay, let's see. All right, guys, took a pause for a quick second here. So here, this is my Apple chart, right? And if you look, right, there was a lot of daily support right where it bounced off. That's right where the 50, I'm sorry, I think that's the 21 EMA. I got my things labeled a little weird here. So I have that labeled there, right? So it had a really nice bounce. And if you see, this is the channel right here. Like this is the channel that Apple's currently in. And it has millions of dollars of orders to support it as well. And like this thing is really going. I mean, this thing now could run all the way up back to the top of this trend line, which is 185, 180 over the next week or two, right? Or consolidating here. So I'm definitely long-term bullish on Apple, probably for my entire life. I trade it every week. Definitely a great stock here. And I hope you guys really saw the power and value of using option flow and dark pools to confirm signals like bullish or bearish. All right, you guys have been great. Have a great day. See y'all next time. Bye-bye.